Hey, Comp 2, Middle College. I just wanted to say congratulations to those of you that have finished the novel. Yay! And your job for today is to send me, as just like we've been doing this whole time, send me your double entry notes in some form, some kind of photographic evidence of those notes through whatever medium is most convenient to you. Make sure that you take the quiz that is posted on Edmodo. It'll be posted until 11:59 p.m. tonight, and make sure that you participate in the Discord discussion. It's kind of a wrap-up prompt. There's a couple of prompts that you can answer, and those are your jobs for today. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. I'll be curious to see your thoughts on the end of the book. Thank you to those of you who have already chimed in. And now I want to switch to talking about what we're going to be working on this week. And I have posted in the same post where this video is going to be. If you scroll to the bottom, there's going to be an attachment, a Word document, and I may also attach it as a PDF that talks about your creative writing project for this year. So I'm not going to wax poetic about that project in this video because you really just need to go download that document and read that whole thing. It tells you what the parameters are, what's expected, page minimum, genres, all of that. One of the main parameters is the story that you write, whether it's fiction or nonfiction, has to engage with the theme of chaos in some way because of the theme of the course being madness and chaos. And so you're going to kind of put your own spin on that. Your homework for next week, your homework for Tuesday the 20th, you actually have 2 weeks to prepare this project. Because one of the big issues that I talk about in the handout is that you're not doing a first draft, second draft, you're not doing a revision of this. The version that you turn in on the last day of class is the one that gets a grade. So you are not getting any previous help from me. And there's a couple reasons for that. One is we just don't have time. We're at the end of the semester. 2 is, we're at the end of our entire composition sequence together that we started in August. And the expectation is that you will have learned enough from me and from my feedback to be able to kind of take the responsibility to shape this project on your own. Now, that doesn't mean that you should not make a first draft, go back and tweak it, edit it, make it as polished as possible. You still need to do that. That's still a good part of the process, is drafting and revising. I just will not be personally proctoring that process for this project. So your first assignment for the project is to pick your genre and pick your topic. And in the Discord, I'm going to have a channel that says Creative Writing Project. In the Discord, you're just going to go in and say, I am writing a fiction piece, and give me like a 1-sentence description of what it's about. Sorry for the dog barking in the background. If it's nonfiction, same thing. I'm going to be writing a nonfiction narrative about the chaos that ensued when my family took a vacation to Rhode Island and everything that possibly could go wrong went wrong, that sort of thing. If you're writing nonfiction and it's really personal, then you don't have to post it publicly. You can just message me, but go ahead and say whether you're doing fiction or nonfiction in the main channel. And that topic choice and genre choice, that is your actual homework for the 20th. That's not just a participation grade, that is a homework assignment. That's to show me that you have gotten started thinking about this writing project and that you're not just, as my older students would gleefully admit to doing, that you're not just waiting until the night before to think about it, which is never a particularly sound strategy. So for the 20th, your actual homework is figure out whether you're doing fiction or nonfiction. Is it a story you're making up, or is it something that actually happened to you? And then be able to describe in 1 or 2 sentences what your narrative is about and post that in the proper channel on the Discord. The other thing that you're going to do is you're going to be preparing, if you choose to, your revision of your Shakespeare essay. So again, that is optional. You do not have to revise, but if you are not thrilled with the grade that you got on that Shakespeare essay, the revision of that essay is due on the same day as the creative writing project because that's the last day of class. And so both of those will ultimately be due Tuesday the 27th. It's kind of crazy. We don't have much time left here. We're really that snuck up on me a little bit. I was like, oh, 2 weeks. So both of those things are due on the 27th on Momentum at 11:59 p.m. So your other job, if you choose to, is to be working on preparing that revision. Some of you have already done it, like I mentioned before. So kudos to you that are already done. But for anybody else that wants to use my feedback that I gave, that I emailed to you on RadarNet, to revise that essay, that's also your job right now. So otherwise, the main focus at the moment is the creative writing project. And so I am also here to help you with that if you need. I am happy to help you brainstorm, or if you have questions or you just want to talk over some things, feel free to reach out to me in whatever way is most convenient for you, and I would love to kind of workshop that with you. But all the details that you need to know, all the facts about the project are in the Word document that is below, that is at the bottom of this post. So make sure that you read that first, because usually I have a lot of people asking me questions that are pretty basic that are answered in the handout, and that's okay. We all have those days, but just make sure you read that handout first and then come out to me with any questions that you have. So if you have any questions at the moment, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Just remember, today we're wrapping up Station 11 and everything that goes with that: quiz, notes, Discord discussion. And then from here on out, we are switching into working on our creative writing project. And I have a couple of things that I'll post in the creative writing channel in case they're helpful to people. And otherwise, I'm just here one-on-one individually for any assistance that you may need. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you write. I always truly enjoy this project, and it's fun after you read, short stories in a novel to kind of churn out some writing of your own, and it's always really interesting for me to see what you come up with and what you submit. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with. Ding, ding. Sorry about that. And in the meantime, I hope that everybody's week has gotten started off smoothly and that everything's going well for you. So if you need me for anything at all, let me know. Lastly, I will be posting in the Discord and on Edmodo. This has nothing to do with this class. This is more overarching. I have a document that's about college stuff, looking to the year after next year and what you need to do for that. It kind of depends. Sometimes your counselors will have already taken care of this stuff, and it may be stuff that you already know, but it talks about ACT. It talks about how to get letters of recommendation. And so if you have questions about anything in that process, that document is going to be a good thing to read. And it also specifically talks about my process of recommendation letters and how I only take 10. So 2 people have already reached out to me to ask for that, so I have 8 slots remaining. So probably sometime tomorrow I will post that. And if you have any questions about the college stuff, let me know. I will help to whatever degree that I can. That's just a document that I put together a couple of years ago to help people who kind of sometimes felt like they fell through the cracks in between the high school and Roane State. So it's just some helpful reminders. So thank you for listening. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I appreciate every single one of you. So bye. Have a good one.